How's it going, guys? My name is Michael, and today I'm going to teach you how to get an insane amount of money within just a matter of minutes in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, in order to do this method correctly, you're only going to need one thing, and that one thing is a wishing piece. Now, you can get a wishing piece from any watt trader in the wild area. Just go up, talk to them, and it costs 3,000 watts. Just spend the 3,000 watts to get the wishing piece. Or, if you don't want to spend the 3,000 watts to get the wishing piece, you can find an already active purple den on the map, or you can look around and find a sparkling spot on the ground, a glistening spot, and you can you have the chance of getting one from there as well, but you're gonna have to search through a lot of them to get it from there. So I would just spend the 3,000 watts. Now, as you can see, there are already two purple dens, so you're gonna ask, well, why am I gonna go ahead and do it again? It's so I can teach you guys how to do it, because finding a purple den is pretty rare, and it's just easier just to go ahead and do it yourself. Now, before you actually get started with this, you want to go to your menu and you want to go to your options, and you want to set your text speed to slow. Okay, and the reason why is because when you actually do this glitch, you need to be able to press the home button before the text fully reads out, and this makes it a whole lot easier to be able to do that. Okay, so now that we have it set to slow, you're going to want to back out of this. You're going to want to walk up to the den, go back to it, and do a hard save. Go ahead and save your progress. Once you do the hard save and you get everything ready to go, you're going to want to go ahead and press A on the den, and it says there doesn't seem to be anything in the den. Want to throw in a wishing piece? Hit yes. And then it says, would you like to save your adventure so far? Now, as soon as you press yes here, you're going to want to wait until a beam shoots out of the den. As soon as you see a color beam shoot out of the den, press your home button. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. All right, see, it was red. It showed up red, and I was able to press the home button before the text finished reading out. Now what I want to do is I want to close out my game. So I'm going to close out the software, and I'm going to load back into the hard save. Okay, now we're back in the game, and notice that there is no beam shooting through the den. That means that our actual save was perfect. So now we have another chance at getting that purple den. So now we're going to do the same thing again. Okay, so notice there, I finally got the purple beam, and I'll show it in slow-mo. I finally got the purple beam. So now we're just gonna go back into the game. It says, now saving your adventure so far. You saved your progress. You threw a wishing piece into the den, and now we have ourselves another purple den, and I look like a madman because I had, well, 3 purple dens, and I only have 2. Maybe you can only have 2 at one point in time. I have no idea. But now that we got the purple den, now we can actually start the farming process. And so now I'm going to explain to you what we need to do in order to get all of our money. So first step, what we're going to do is we're going to farm watts, and I'm going to explain how to do that in a minute. After that, we're going to convert that watts into money in the game. I forgot the name of the actual money. Quid. That's what it's called. It's called quid, not money, or not cash. So what we'll do is we'll actually go ahead and start farming up the watts, and I'll show you how to do that now. Now, keep in mind with watts and with these dens, when you go up and press on a purple den, when you haven't beaten the game, it only gives you 300 watts. Once you become the champion, you get 2,000 watts per den. So if you're doing this before you beat the game, you're only going to get 300 watts, but you're still going to get, that's still a lot of watts per one, and you can still make a lot of money doing this, but I would recommend doing this post-game. That way you capitalize on the money. As for me, I haven't beaten the game yet, so I'm only going to get 300 watts per doing this. And keep in mind too, if you haven't beaten the game, you get 300 watts from the red ones and the purple ones anyways, so I would just go up to a normal den and just spam this on a normal red den. The only time you want to be doing this on a purple den is post game, so keep that in mind. So now let's go ahead and start the farming process. So what you're going to want to do is press A on the den, hit invite others. It's going to say communicating. Once it starts searching, hit your home button. Once you hit your home button, go all the way over to system settings, scroll all the way down to system, go to date and time. Make sure the synchronized clock via internet is off. Once you do that, go down to date and time, go over to day, move it up 1 day, and hit OK. Back out, Go back over to your game and then hit quit. And it says, would you like to stop looking for participants? Hit yes. Now notice what happens when I quit out. It starts glowing, and then now you can collect watts from the den. See, I got 300 watts. Remember, post game you get 2,000, so keep that in mind. Now that I got 300 watts, we're back in it. Hit invite others. Hit your home button. System settings. System. Date and time. Move over one day. Hit OK. Back out. Back over. Hit quit. Hit yes. Back out, and now it's glowing again. Collect your watts. Go back in it, and do this process as many times as you want to get as much watts as you want. And I'm gonna do this for a little while, and I'm gonna gain some watts, and then I'll come back and talk to you about the next step. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop at 3,000 watts, but you can keep going if you wanted to. I think this is plenty enough to explain the actual situation to you and explain how to do it. Now, if you actually did this post-game and got the 2,000 watts per 18 seconds to 20 seconds, I believe is about as fast as you can do it, that turns out to be about 1 million quid per 10 minutes or 6 million quid per hour, which is absolutely insane. That is the fastest you've ever been able to make money in a Pokemon game ever, which is freaking awesome. Now, I'll throw up the actual numbers as well for doing it before post game, but it's still a whole heck of a lot. So now, once you're satisfied with the amount of watts that you have gotten, you're going to want to make your way to a watt trader. And what you're going to want to look for is a luxury ball. And I already know that my little trader up here has luxury balls, so I'm going to go talk to this guy, and I'll explain to you what you need to do after that. Okay, so the trader that actually had luxury balls for me actually reset, so now I gotta go find me another trader with luxury balls. Just keep in mind, every 24 hours, they reset what they can sell you. You wanna find a watt trader that sells luxury balls, and the reason why is because you can buy them from the watt trader for 100 watts, and you resell them at the Pokemon Mart, or Pokemart, for 1,500 quid, which is insane. So that's what we're looking for now, is a watt trader that can give me luxury balls. So I will come back and talk to you guys once I find that watt trader. So I finally found a watt trader with the luxury balls. Once you find your watt trader that carries the luxury balls, you just want to buy as many as you possibly can. So spend all your watts. For me, I can buy 29 luxury balls. So you can buy as many as you want. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make our way all the way over to a Poke Center. Or Pokemart. And that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, now that you've made it to a Poke Center, or well, anywhere that can buy stuff from you, just go up and talk to them and sell all the luxury balls that you have. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. Let's do that again. I'm here to sell. I'm going to go over to all my luxury balls, and notice I have 29. I'm going to sell them for 1,500 quid a piece, which turns out to be $43,500. And I did that. It took me, what, 2-3 minutes to make $43,500, which is absolutely insane. And it's going to be way faster post game, so just keep that in mind. You can make so much money so fast doing this method, whether you're post game or not. Just keep in mind, if you're not post game, just go up to any random den, get the 300 watts from it, and just keep doing it. But if you're post game, go ahead and do the method that I told you to get the purple den, and once you get the purple den, do it. You'll get 2,000 watts per go at it, and it takes about 18 seconds to do it, which I believe is the fastest that you can probably do it. So there you go, guys. That is the fastest way to get an insane amount of money in Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. But guys, I'm peacing out for now. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are, and until next time, peace out.